Hello and welcome everybody to our very first session of a Harry Potter playthrough. Wow, and that we call the Wizarding World. I've been working on this for several months now. I did do a little bit of a play with a character in the Craftsman Journal, which I will get back to. Now I'm kind of bringing in my other players to see how well we can do this, and if this works out and is perfectly good without any issues, we will be doing this once a month on Saturdays for the rest of the year. So enjoy. So, before further ado, we are going to go around the table, introduce ourselves. No one introduced your characters yet. We will get to that. Sounds like Tobey's making out with someone, so hopefully it's something else other than a dog.
I wasn't making any sounds, so I don't know what you're hearing.
Well, you're the only one with the mic lighting up as I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm getting some kind of it sounds almost like a rubbery sound.
It might be my phone, my fingers touching my phone screen because I was doing something on my phone.
Oh, it sounded like you were making out with the girl.
He was making out with the blow-up doll.
Did it say Ursula on it? Chris, you just saw. There you go. Maybe we should watch the second movie tonight. But anyway, moving on. Let's not get too far off topic here. We are going to move on. SpartaChris, why don't you go first?
I am SpartaChris, and yeah, that's me.
All right, and Tobey.
I'm Tobey. I'm playing blank, and I'm here to have fun.
And I'm Tabletop Junkie. I'm your host, and so far, I guess I only have 2 students coming to Hogwarts with us today. So that'll be good. We're supposed to have a 3rd student, but God only knows where the hell he is. I texted him a bunch. So, there. That's all I can say. Anyway, moving on. All right. We are going to begin in the magical realm of Harry Potter. SpartaChris, would you like to tell me a little bit about your character real quick? He's currently 11 years old. He just got his letter to Hogwarts. And is your character excited that he gets to go to Hogwarts?
Oh, definitely. I mean, who in their right mind wouldn't want to be excited to go to Hogwarts? I mean, it's the most magical place it's the most magical place out there. It's the best school in the world. So
the American kids would say something a bit different.
Yeah, well, we're pretending to be British right now, so that doesn't count.
There you go. All right, continue, Chris.
If I was an American student, then yes, I would say that Ilvermorny was so much better, but that's besides the point. But no, so Callum or Cal to his friends, Finley is 11 years old. He is half-blood. His father is a wizard. His mother is a muggle, and they do some work in hippogriff training. So they work with animals and stuff. They work with magical creatures and stuff like that. Magical beasts.
Ah, yes. Okay. Is hippogriffs one of your favorite magical creatures?
Personally, yes. As
right.
for Callum, no, I didn't really put down for him to have a particular magical creature he liked.
Oh, I didn't know since his family worked with him. I assumed that maybe that'd be, his favorite
Well,
thing.
I should make the correction is that it's not just hippogriffs, but a series of magical creatures. They're
Can you
just
go
magical
on?
handlers.
Can you go on describing how a Muggle would react to being in the magical world while the father is a wizard?
Well, let's just say Mom was a bit surprised. She was unsure about the whole thing, but she eventually warmed up to it. It was kind of it was very much unexpected for her to realize that Daddy Dearest uh, was a was a wizard. But he did it in the nicest way. He conjured up he transfigured a uh, a God, my mind just went blank. I was just thinking about it, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. He transfigured a flowery bracelet that he had weaved together by hand himself into a golden bracelet before her
Oh,
eyes, and to reveal his powers.
all right, awesome. And so how does Callum feel about getting ready to go off to school? His dad is your father is getting ready. He's having you pack your bags as he's wrapping up some hippogriff training, and he's like, son, we got to get going. We got to get to Diagon Alley.
Uh, Callum is excited, and he's already got all this stuff together and everything. He's actually more so waiting for his dad, and he's just like, "Come on, Dad, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, let's go, 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 go."
You're like you're in the car.
Yes,
You're in the
yes,
car. He
yeah.
comes out and says,
Dad had
son,
to dad.
son, get your stuff out of the car. You come in here. Trust me. Just bring all your stuff inside.
But I thought Mom was driving because I mean, obviously, his dad doesn't know how to drive. His mom's the one that drives everyone around.
We're pressed for time, son. You're wasting time. Come on.
Okay, so get my trunk, or I had to have Dad help me get the trunk out of the trunk because it's a little on the heavy side.
Okay. All right. All right. Just set it down. Just set it down like right over here, and he has you put it in a special spot in the house. He's like, just trust me. I know you're excited, but we can't drive to Diagon Alley right now. That the car won't make it, unfortunately. So we have another way that we're gonna try. Come on, come on. And Mom is gonna stay here. So why don't
Oh,
you say your
then
goodbyes to your mother? And of course your mother is. She's making you stuff. She's like, oh my god, my son. Only not so stupid about it. Because she has no idea. She knows only very little about the magical world. Even though she's a muggle, and that she found everything out, she still hasn't explored all of the magical realm yet.
no, I mean obviously Dad would tell her some things. I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
but
He
yeah,
probably have
so
told her how Hogwarts is the best school in the entire world, and that you will be trained under a very well known headmistress known as Professor McGonagall. Because this does take place after the Second Wizarding War. Harry Potter and his friends are no longer at Hogwarts. They have moved on. This is roughly what year did I say this would be in?
2020s.
I think I said 2020s, but I don't think it was exactly 2020. I think it was like 2020, not 2024. But yes. So it's like in the future. Or like in current day. Which for those who know about the books and most of the stuff, it was like 97 when Harry Potter was last at Hogwarts. So that's when the Deathly Hallows happened. And that's not movie time, that's book time that I'm talking about. I want to make that
Yep.
very fucking clear. Um, so
Yeah,
so
the
this
movie.
is occurring almost 20 something years later.
Yep.
I think
So,
I said it might even be 2016, maybe somewhere around there. It's close to present time. All right, so anyway,
well then, yeah,
mom's giving you a nice kiss on the forehead and whatnot, and
has a nice little to-go meal for me for the train ride.
Yep. And so she's packed in. She says, he's like, okay, son, take this. And he holds a bucket of powder.
We're doing flu powder?
Yeah.
And then Callum starts jumping up and hopping up and down again.
Calm down, son.
Because it's probably how we went to Diagon Alley.
Probably, yes. Go ahead and take a bit and speak very clearly the location you want to go into.
So we're going to King's Cross, right, Dad?
No, Diagon Alley, son.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So Callum will reach up and he takes a handful of,
Mm-hmm.
well, not a handful, but like a pinch or a clump of.
Yeah. You
the
take a
powder.
handful. Yep.
And it shows I sprinkle it into the fire that's in the fireplace and it turns a bright green, a flaming bright green.
Yep.
And I step into the fire and say Diagon Alley.
Now, I want you after you do that, what is your current language is English. What is your skill roll for your own English? It's called your own language.
Hold on. 65.
65. Give me a roll to see if you say it very clearly enough.
Percentile, right?
Yep, percentile. D100. You got to roll under.
You know what? Do this way instead. I have downloaded a dice app on my phone.
I don't know why nobody keeps dice laying around next to me. What do you guys think I have next to me?
I have no clue. What do you have next to you? I do have
Dice.
dice near. I do have dice near me. It's just I never took them out of the bag yet.
Okay, fair enough. Just roll it. What'd you get?
3.
3%? Oh, wow. You said it pretty clearly. And, there's this green fire, and he's like, whoof. And it's like, all right, very good. Hold this for me, honey. And your dad does the same thing and says, Diagon Alley, and just, you guys are away. Meanwhile, while traveling to Diagon Alley, which is near instant travel, we go across the guy named Derek Lafae, who is already at Diagon Alley himself. His dad is transporting him, and he says, now, my son, when going to Hogwarts, you will mind your manners and not embarrass the family. You understand?
Yes, Father.
Come, we must actually head to Ollivander's, as that we need to get your wand that I had specially prepared for you.
Yes, Father.
All right. And he comes in, and as you guys walk in, you guys see a very much younger man than you're used to seeing, because it's no longer Ollivander. Ollivander was actually have passed on and is currently in the afterlife. You meet a man. Give me 1 second. I forgot his name. You meet a man, and his name is Arlie Hawthorne. Mr. Lafae, sir, are you here to pick up your package? Yes, I am. Can you please have it ready? Yes. We'll hopefully it will suit your son's needs. Tobey, quick, send me your complete stats for your wand.
I thought it was on my character sheet.
Yeah, but you never shared your character sheet with me again.
I did. I sent it to you.
When?
I direct messaged it to you.
Oh, did you? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hang on
Like,
just a second. Hang on. Oh, you did? How did I miss that?
I don't know. I sent it.
I need access there, buddy. It has me under restricted.
Request access? I don't know how to give you access.
Go up to
Share?
I went up. Yes, go to share.
Yep.
Anyone with link. There you go. Give me a moment.
Oh, there we go.
Fine.
All right. So he comes back, and he goes, All right, I had it made to the specifications: dogwood, 10 3/4, slightly springy core, Vila hair. I believe it's from a distant relative of yours. And he hands you the wand.
Thank you, sir.
He picks it up and the wand begins glowing. And he's like, "You, without a doubt, Mr. Young Lafae, you are the first wizard that actually ever whose father had me make a special wand for you. And you're the first one that the wand is chosen. I have never had such request in my time here."
Thank you.
Well, I hope that wand serves you well.
Me too.
All right. So, and your dad pays the man and begins leaving. Now, just outside, just before you guys end up leaving, I am having a problem here. Oh, Mr. Finley and Callum has actually finally managed to make it to Diagon Alley. And they came out of one of the, it's like this nice little fireplace that actually comes out at the Alavander shop, which is still named Alavander's, just because Arlie did not want to change the name. And he's like, "Son, we're going to get your wand because this one..." Now, before we go in, I must let you know a few things about wands. Number one, the wand chooses the wizard. Not always clear why, but they do. And so since I've, never had one for you, this is going to be your first time. And this could be a very long process, so I need you to be patient, son. No jumping around, okay? All right?
Okay.
All right, let's go. As Callum and Mr. Finley walks in, the Lafaes walk out, and all of a sudden, you two cross each other, and Mr. Finley looks at Mr. Lafae, and this small, slow motion scene, and it seems like time has stopped for a brief moment, and then it picks up as the door shuts. Ah, a new young wizard, I see. It's always nice to see new blood come in. I assume you are going to Hogwarts.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hogwarts was always is where I learned. Do you know? Do you have a particular house you like to go into?
I don't know. Dad kind of kept that a secret from me. He didn't tell me how they choose.
You never told him about the sorting ritual. That will be a very memorous moment. I remember when I went through it before I was selected into my house. So, we are here for... So, Mr. Finley turns in. So, we are here for his first wand. Ah, okay. Let me see what we got here. For Mr. Callum Finley. I know every person who's age 11 going to Hogwarts this year. I've seemed to have gotten a list to make sure that my store is completely stocked with wands. Alright, so pulling up. Alright, let's check out this one. We are going to... Let me pull up just a list of wands here. I'm not going to make it that as easy as I made the last one. We're gonna have a nice scene here. Okay. Alright. First word that comes to mind already has it. Alright. Applewood, dragon heartstring, roughly 9 3/4 inches. Very flexible. Go ahead, give it a wave.
Okay, and I'll reach out and take the wand, and it begins to shoot out a jet of flames. And I drop it.
Yeah, that's not it. All right, let's see here. Rowan Wood, Troll Whisker. Not a personal favorite of mine, but and not usually one that Mr. Ollivander would have used, definitely, but at least one that I do find to be useful in some wands in today's time. 10 inches even, and we are going to go with the whippy. So go ahead and give it a wave.
All right, take that one. Doesn't do anything. I look up at my dad, who gives me kind of a gesture to wave around. So I bring it down real quick, and it jumps out of my hand, almost flies through the air, almost hitting my dad in the eye. But he jacks out of the head, and it keeps on bouncing from one wall to the other.
Well, it did hit a glass of water that was somewhere because it's in Hawthorne's eyes now. I'm like, okay, definitely not. Definitely not. All right.
Sorry.
It's okay. This happens. This happens. You know, getting your first wand is very, very important. Redwood, unicorn hair. Not 3.5. Let's see, 13.5 inches. Reasonable, supple. Give that a wave.
Take that one. Give another wave, but then all of a sudden it releases a foul odor, and I just kind of put it to the side.
Well, as you put it to the side, all his paperwork just jetted out of their files. I'm like, huh. That took me days to organize that.
Callum just kind of lowers his head a little bit, looks a little sheepish and apologetic.
Okay. Well, do not fret, my boy. I still have this one for you. Something not too special, but maybe something useful for you. Alderwood, jackalope antler, 11 3/4 inches, and whippy. And he hands it to you.
I pick that, and
it begins glowing.
Begins glowing, and I feel a warmth, pleasant sensation run through my body.
And that is it right there. That is your wand, my boy. See, takes some time. We don't always get it on the first try or the second. Sometimes not even the third.
I just continue looking down at my wand, and just think, wow. All
right. Well, that will be 7 galleons. Thank you. And you guys have a pleasant day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, and you guys exit the store and begin getting fitted for robes. You guys go to the robe store and you're getting fitted for your first set of robes, of which there is no patch on it. The patch will make itself on it as soon as you're at Hogwarts. But the robes are coming with the actual main Hogwarts symbol. You're currently getting fitted with another boy next to you, and Derek Lafae is actually next to you, the guy that you met at the store. And Mr. Finley's just sitting there and just watching you. And as, of course, Mr. Lafae sitting there being judgy on his son and, directing the tailors of how to do it. Now, my boy will be nothing but the finest clothes, even though he's going to Hogwarts. You guys can interact for a minute.
So you're heading to Hogwarts too?
Yes, are you?
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is indeed. It's a little stuffy in here, though, not to my liking.
It's not too bad. But what house do you plan on going into?
Slytherin.
Slytherin? Really?
Always.
Okay. I mean, I've heard my dad tell me that that's where you know who came from, but also there's some good wizards that come out of Slytherin too.
No. We will not have such talk about the bad past. Not all Slytherins are as evil as people may believe. We are the Lafae family. We are of the utmost respectable family in the magical community. I hope you know that there, my dear boy. Excuse me, sir, is this your son? Did you not teach him proper etiquette about how to address superior wizards?
Dad, calm down.
Would Finleys know anything about the?
Finley, your dad would know, but it's not something he shares. He's like, yes, yes, Mr. Lafae, I am terribly sorry. It's like, yes, Finley, why do I know that? Aren't you the one assigned to the magical beasts assignments, and by the ministry? Yeah, magical beasts. That's the best you could do. You need to make sure that your son knows how to dress his superiors correctly. Just saying.
You can just see Derek looks embarrassed, like, oh my god, I hate this.
Do not look embarrassed, Derek. We are of nobility. Act like it.
I kind of give
We might be
a little bit of an apologetic look.
Last week, me and you were going out hunting, not hunting, acquisitioning monsters, getting dirty, and doing dirty work.
Now, it's no, it's not polite to boast about one's endeavors. Derek?
Just saying. We get dirtier than most people. Why are you acting so prim and proper?
Because that's how the purebloods act.
But, sorry, it's how I imagine my character's family was they're purebloods, but they're like rural, like purebloods, if that makes any sense.
Oh yes. But they're still gonna act. They're still gonna act the way they act.
Oh yeah, they're prim and proper, but it's our job is very dirty, and we're proud of it.
And
it takes a very powerful family of wizards to do what we do. Not just anybody can do it.
Callum reaches over and he tugs on his dad's robes and says, "Dad, I thought you said that most wizards don't have pure blood anymore these days."
Such a myth. There may not be a lot comparative to the half, or for lack of a better term, the lower levels of the chain of bloodlines, but there are still pure bloods. Maybe it'd be best, Mr. Finley, that you re-educate yourself so that way you could properly educate your son. Are we done here? And the tailor says, yes, I think we fitted it perfectly. Great. We'll take a set of robes, please. You guys can interact now.
I do apologize on my father's behalf. When we're in public, he tends to act snobbish. But when he's... Yeah, as you've seen. But normally, he's more laid back and boisterous. But, he has to keep appearances.
Okay, well... yeah. I guess that's... I guess that's kind of stinks. It doesn't sound so fun.
It's not.
Well, I mean, we'll get to go to Hogwarts, so that'll be something fun.
Oh, I do have to agree with you on that one.
We get to go to the school where Harry Potter went.
Yes.
Your dad hears the name and he goes, Harry Potter. What a shrewd name for a boy. Yes, the great Harry Potter, the one who defeated the Dark Lord himself. But sadly to say, as much as young Mr. Potter was a talented wizard, he was not talented enough to graduate Hogwarts as other wizards have, such as I have, such as my son will. Isn't that right, Derek?
Yes, father.
I mean, they didn't make him go back to school.
Alright, so after you guys were fitted with your robes, each of you guys went and got picked up various odds and ends stuff that you need, books that was needed and whatnot. Callum, you notices that his dad was writing stuff down in a very special book.
What's that, Dad?
Oh, unfortunately for us to have enough money for you to go to school and to have all these stuff, I might have had to borrow some money. So it's just I'm writing down where the money goes as we're getting your stuff, so that way what I owe back to each place.
Is everything gonna be okay, Dad?
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. You just focus on your studies and become a great wizard. You have a lot of massive potential. Now come, we gotta hurry up, get your things together. Oh, I almost forgot your special surprise.
What's that?
Come with me. And he says, wait right here as a man brings out. It's like, got it right here for you, Mr. Finley. He brings out this nice sized cage with a white owl bird. He's
For
like,
me, Dad?
yes, each person who goes to Hogwarts can have one pet. And for you, I got you an owl.
Wow, thanks.
Yep, there you go. What did Mr. Lafae get his son Derek? What do you think
What
would
are
be
the pets that are allowed? What are the pets that are allowed to go to Hogwarts?
I believe it was a cat, rat, or owl.
Or
I thought
Toad,
cat-
which was not so popular.
Toad.
Or a toad, yes.
I
Which
think
the-
owl.
An owl? Okay. Everybody wants the owls.
Yeah, the Toads fell out of favor after Toads became after the use of them being for potion greens kind of fell out of favor.
Right. All right. And you get a nice black spotted owl. It's black feathers with white spots on it.
Thank you, Father.
You're very welcome. Now don't go be sending letters off to people. You focus on your studies, my boy.
Understood.
All right. Let's begin moving. We gotta hurry up because today the train leaves. So after you guys got done with Diagon Alley, you guys made it to the train station. What that was called King's Cross train station, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. You guys made it. It's like your dad says, "Come on now, come on, Callum. We gotta hurry up." And your mom is there with your trunk and all your other stuff, and you guys are pushing these trolleys nearby. He's like, "Okay." So he's like, "All right, son. You see the platforms 9 and 10. All right, we got to go to 9 3/4. To get there, you got to go straight in between them. A bit of a running start if you're nervous.
Won't I hit the wall?
No, you'll go right through it.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, take a moment to steady myself, take a deep breath, look back at Dad, who obviously would give me a nod and a thumbs up. And
finally, the third person arrives.
oh, that dang time. And so Callum pushes the cart. It takes a nice little, quick little jump and a start, and runs towards the barrier.
All right, and you make it in the barrier. Next, your dad and your mom comes right behind you, and then Mr. LaFae's like, "All right, Derek, run between. You do what they do. Run between platforms 9 and 10, and you have a good school year, my boy. Okay."
Will do, Father.
Each sounds like he's not coming with him through the barrier.
He is not. He expects that Derek would, given his nobility, that Derek would take care of himself after this.
He
And
runs up.
suddenly, coming down the train station is the one, the only, but Bly Samuels.
No, not yet. We're gonna get to you.
I guess, like I said, I just start running at the wall with all my stuff.
All right, and you run and you make it right through the barrier. Meanwhile, with like only 30 minutes left, back at Diagon Alley, we have this young-looking rustic kid. By the way, what is your character? Pure blood, half blood? What?
He is a Muggle-born.
Muggle-born. Okay. Well, meanwhile, while your parents are going there, it's like, oh my God, we're gonna be late. Bly, we gotta keep going. And we're gonna be super late. everyone overslept. So with you being a Muggleborn, your family doesn't know much about the magical community. They do have a counselor, and unfortunately, you are like 30 minutes away from missing the train and not being able to go to Hogwarts. You rush into your parents throw you into Elevander's wand shop where you kind of fall a little bit, and you meet a guy named Arlie Hawthorne. Can I help you, son?
Is this the wand shop?
Yes. Are you here for a wand?
Okay. Oh yes. Please, thank you. I have so little time to spare. Please help us. I need a wand, quick.
Well, I certainly get the sense of urgency here, but this is no quick process. However, we will see what we can do. You got 30 minutes before you have to make it to the train station. I got you, my boy. I got you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Muggleborn, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes, because all the purebloods and half-bloods and everybody else came through on time. What'd you do, oversleep?
Yes, sir.
Watching Pokemon, I'm assuming. No, I'm just kidding.
What year is it?
2020s.
Yes.
Okay, so probably not Pokemon.
All right. So, let's go. Let's get this going. All right. Cedarwood, dragon heartstring, very flexible, roughly 10 inches. Go ahead and give that a wave.
I wave it.
It blows you back.
I don't think this one's for me, sir.
No, that's dangerous. Good lord. All right. Hornbeam wood, 9 inches even. Rougarou hair, very dangerous. Quite bendy though, but let's give that a wave. And as soon as he gives it to you, he ducks underneath the counter.
I wave it.
You break all You break all his glass lamps.
I slowly put the wand back on the counter.
Yeah, that was definitely not it. Snakewood. Yes, Snakewood. Here's another one. Phoenix feather. 11.5 inches. Subtle. Give that a wave.
I point it away from the counter this time towards a place that does not have a window, and preferably no objects in the way, and I wave it.
You knock down every shelf that ever had a wand on it.
I put that down again.
Kids this year. Seriously, kids this year. What is with kids this year? These wands are very unstable, it seems. Speaking of unstableness, Holly, Kelpie hair, 14 3/4 inches, pliant. Try that.
I wave it.
And it glows, and you feel a warm sensation of communication with the wand. It looks like that'll be it. That'll be 7 galleons, of which you do have in your pocket.
I hand it over.
All right. So as soon as you got that done, they got you fitted. They could not get you fitted for your proper ropes, so because you're like running super late. And what kind of bird? Well, not bird. What kind of animal did you get?
Crap. Let's say a cat.
You got a cat. All right. So you got a cat, and so your ropes are gonna be, some of them are gonna be a little bit big, a little bit small. But this is what happens when you show up late to a stream. You're gonna be late to the show. Hopefully you got everything on your list, and you managed to your family met up with your magical counselor, and she said, "Oh my God, you guys are running late. The train is going to leave in like about 5 minutes. Come with me quickly." And she grabs all your trunks and stuff and begins running you towards it. And she's like, "Just run between that platform and 9 and 10."
I look hesitantly back at my parents and back at the counselor, like this. Like, he motions with his head to say that. What do they do?
They motion back and they say they love you.
Okay, I rush in between the pillars.
And you come out the other end at what looks to be a separate train station. You see a lot of different things, and the train is getting ready to take off, and you suddenly hear a voice. King's Cross train station train will be leaving for Hogwarts in 3.5 minutes.
I start running with my cart up to the entryway.
All right. So they begin loading it on, and they put you on one of the last cars. So you managed to make it, but you're probably a little tired because you ran all the way across things.
Across London.
You ran across many parts of land, because I don't know how far it is from Diagon Alley back to the train station, through the train station, to, oh my god, we're late.
I think Diagon Alley is pretty far away from King's Cross Station.
Guess what? You've been using flu powder. I wonder how well you've been using it. By the way, you're probably covered in soot. You're very dirty. So, you managed to find an empty, one of the empty booths, one of the empty private booths at the end of the train, and you shut the door. And you sit down.
I do.
Meanwhile, a young boy knocks on the door, and you see a young boy. Let me see. Give me just a hot frickety second.
Okay.
Chris, describe your character for Witch King.
Actually, I sent you a picture.
Great. Describe your character for Witch King. I'm not doing this.
Okay, well, you notice that he's wearing glasses, blue eyes, messy dark brown hair, and kind of fair skin. But
you see before you a kind of well, actually, you can tell that his skin is a little tanned. Like maybe he may be of southern European descent, as in like the Mediterranean. But other than that, you can see that he is covered in soot. And he is panting heavily. And you can see that his eye color, I believe, is kind of a greenish, and his hair is black.
Hi, I am Callum.
Hi, I'm blind. Do you want to sit with me?
Sure.
Blind or Bly?
Bly.
Oh, you said blind.
I heard
You did.
Oh, my bad.
Keep going. We're gonna use that.
Well, after a quick shake of the hand, I kind of just brush my hands to get a little bit of the soot off my hands, and take a seat down across from Bly, and just say, "Are you excited?"
Oh yes, very much so.
Why are you covered in soot?
Well, see, there's a thing that I was told how to do, but I didn't really know how to do, and it's apparently called flu powder. And I went through a bunch of chimneys and fireplaces all the way to King's Cross Station, and I had like 5 minutes to spare to get my wand and everything, and then it was 3 minutes until the train left.
Oh wow, yeah, it is a little tricky to use flu powder. It's you got to be very clear, or else you end up in the wrong spot. I actually ended up in someone's fireplace one time when we were going to visit my Aunt Delilah's.
Oh, interesting. I'm all new to this.
It wasn't quite so interesting when the person started screaming and cops were involved, and yeah.
Are you talking about the oars, or?
Human
Like-
cops.
Muggle cops.
They had Muggle cops. They had to obliviate them.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
No, apparently, magical green flames and a 8-year-old kid showing up in their fireplace kind of scares Muggles.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Dad wouldn't let me use flu powder for about 3 months after that.
How did you get everywhere then?
Mom drove. No,
Really?
my mom's a Muggle.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, Dad doesn't like to drive around in cars very much. He doesn't trust Muggle technology, so he likes to just stick with his broom, flu powder, and a good old fashioned book. He doesn't like to touch computers. They have an odd funny effect around him. They kind of go poof.
Weird. I suppose I may have experienced something like that when I first touched a computer when I was younger, but that's about it.
Well,
Meanwhile, another boy knocks on the booth door because all the other booths are full.
Excuse me. You guys have room for one more?
Derek.
Of course.
Sorry. Oh, Chris. Chris, what was your character again?
Callum.
Callum. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm just sitting here with Bly. He's telling me about we're exchanging stories about living in the Muggle world.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry for being rude. My name is Derek. Derek Lafae. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Bly Samuels.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm sorry. I'm not on the Muggle world. I wasn't raised in it.
It's okay. Not all of us can be so blessed.
Yeah, I was just telling them, but we human Muggles they don't have magic, so they use something called technology.
Yeah, that's what I've used most of my life.
And
I haven't used it myself.
And magic kind of has a funny effect on technology.
Ah, I see.
Well, according to the books I've been reading, there is some instances of Muggle technology working alongside magic. So I'm quite interested to see that.
I hear that there's a car that's been bewitched driving around in the dark forest around Hogwarts.
Purely.
That had to have happened a long time ago, no?
Like maybe 20 years, I think. 20, 30 years ago.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, another boy knocks on the door and he says, "Excuse me, my good sirs, is there any more room in this booth here? All the other ones seem to be full, and I don't want to go all the way up to the front of the train."
Yes, do please.
Unfortunately, there's one slot left, and that is for our books.
No. They take a seat.
So, he looks at the boy covered in soot and he says, "What is your name, sir?"
Bly Samuels.
Jack Evergreen. It's nice to meet you. And you must be, and he looks at tell me quick, what's the description of your character? Give me a distinctive feature I would notice. What'd you say?
Platinum blonde curly hair that goes down to his shoulders, piercing blue eyes.
Given the hair and how nice you are, you must be a Lafae. Jack Evergreen, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Evergreen.
And you, sir?
Callum, Finley.
Nice to meet you. You guys will notice that Jack has got brown hair. He keeps it short, green eyes. He does have 2 scars on his face, around his left eye, and he wears glasses. He's like, so I just wanted to... It's nice to meet you guys. I hope you guys don't mind me traveling here, but I do got to ask for the boy covered in soot. Is he going to get cleaned up? We're going to be almost to Hogwarts in a few hours.
Yeah, if you know a way to do that, that'd be really helpful. Do you have a way to do that? Yeah.
Oh
Two
yeah.
powder is not good.
Would
I don't like
would
it.
know a way to do it? Because he's, you know.
Let me show you a neat little thing on the train. You guys can both come with me.
Okay.
So he begins taking you guys out of the booth. He's like, we can't travel around while the train's always in motion, but here's a lavatory. Trust me, you just need a shower. So all you do is go in here, shut the door, and he puts Bly in and he shuts the door, and all you gotta do is say the magic word: clean and dry. That's it. The 2 words.
Okay. Clean and dry.
Suddenly, the water turns on for about a minute and shuts off, but you are not clean and you are fully dried.
I'm not clean?
You are not clean. No, you gotta once you clean yourself off, then you say dry. You know, but those are the 2 words.
Oh. Damn it. Well, go on. Go back to the cabin. I'll be there in a second.
Okay, all right. So they go back, and so what do you do now? Do you say the word?
I clean myself with the water on.
But do you say the word clean?
Yes, I do.
Give me your own language roll.
Okay. Let's check what my language is real quick. I guess just to 15%.
Own language?
Too bad we don't know magic yet because
No. It'll have the percentile in orange. It's gray background, but the orange numbers. You should. Everyone has more.
15%. Own language at 75%. My bad.
There you go. That sounds better. I'm sitting here like,
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. How are you saying any of these? How are you speaking normally? You would have had to have a speech impediment. Give me a roll for that.
76. That is over my 75. I have failed.
Well, you say clean, but somehow you got that mixed up with eject, and you got sucked out the top of the train, and you are now on the train top.
Oh dear.
Can my character see, like, from where we're at? Can my character see him get ejected from the train?
Give me a perception roll.
Perception.
You want me to give a perception roll too?
I have a very low. So give me a minute.
I'm trying to think. Where's my perception again?
What the fuck?
I got Jack's got a 10% perception.
Oh, where's?
Oh no, 15%.
Strength.
Perception is red.
Oh no, I don't see shit.
Oh, okay, there it is.
I can't say spot because the door is closed because I have a 30% on spot. I'm gonna say
listen.
You can do you can do listen. Yes.
I have a
That
30% on spot, and my perception is 10%.
I don't listen.
I don't listen. I don't hear him. My listen's a 20. I rolled like a 46. I don't.
All right. Now you got a 46. What do you need it down to? Remember, you also have luck. You can spend. You have a luck. If you want to add your luck, you can add your luck. The way luck is going to work in this is it's going to be a roll, and for every roll you do under, that's how many points it's going to take you down to. So you can roll luck, but you can only do it once per scene.
Also, does my character have his broom with him?
What's up?
Does my character have his broom with him?
You don't have a broom because first years are not allowed to have a broom.
Ah, damn. Okay.
But you can find a broom.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a broom, I mean,
notify older students or notify the pilot of the train.
Yeah, I rolled a 7. I need it to be a 25, so I need to get down substantially.
So my perception is 10, my listen is 25, and then my spot is 30. Which one should I go with?
Go with listen because you can't do spot.
Okay. 97. Darn, I'm completely oblivious.
Oh yeah, he's. Hang on, I'm gonna try and roll luck on this guy.
I'm focused on. I'm so focused on my wand. I'm polishing it.
Oh god. Okay, so no one heard him get ejected out. He's on top of the train, literally on top of the train, hanging out for dear life.
Fable, how do I luck? Because I'll do it. I'll help him if it's for this scene.
D100. Look at your luck, and you just got to roll under.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Look, I rolled an 81. I know my luck's not that high.
No one's luck is that high.
Where's my luck? Oof.
Can I roll luck
Okay.
to somehow activate the eject button in reverse?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if I can do that.
Okay, I rolled 28 for luck.
What? Your
And
luck. Your luck is an
is
attribute.
50.
It's under power. It's 50. Oh, okay. You know that you go and check.
I
on him
also
and
succeeded.
Okay, so as you open the door, you see him come right through the roof and land right on his head.
Oh God, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Actually, how many hit points did I lose, or did I not lose any?
You didn't lose any.
Okay. Yeah. Head back, or maybe just stand outside the door this time, just in case.
Yeah. As I help him up, do I hear any popping sounds?
No,
Okay.
no, nothing. He didn't get hurt that bad.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like how. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'll step outside and I kind of just keep an ear pressed to the door now.
Okay, hopefully this time I know what to say and I don't mistake it and say something else.
No, you say clean. You wash yourself, get it off your clothes and whatnot. Then you say dry correctly, and now you have dried it off. That's all the fun I'm gonna make you have for right now.
Okay.
Too bad we don't know magic yet, because there is actually a cleaning spell called the whipping spell, which is this incantation is Purgio.
Well, I don't hear or see that your character is on the other side, so I just slam it open.
Oh, that's just mean.
All right. So as you guys all get changed into robes, if you're not already. By the way, Bly's robes are. Give me a percentile roll, just a plain percentile.
Okay. 10.
10. They are too small.
Oh.
Dang it!
They're a size too small. You are flooding. Your pants are flooding. Your shirt sleeves go up to your elbow. You look like you're an overgrown kid in a very small outfit.
Are showing.
I changed back into my regular clothes, my muggle clothes, because this is not good.
All right.
Maybe
well,
if
you still have like a couple more robes. We want to try with some.
Oh, do I? I thought I only had one to check.
No, you have a few. You have like a set. A set
Okay.
is usually for a week.
I'll roll a D100 a few more times.
I mean, if you any luck, I mean, you could always try and see if one of the professors at the Hogwarts will accompany you to the
Hogsmeade?
to Hogsmeade, because I hear my dad says that there's a clothing shop there.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me try this other one. I rolled a 31.
31. It's actually fits you just fine.
Do I need to roll again for the others?
No. No, you
Okay,
found the set that you're gonna wear to Hogwarts. We'll figure those out a little bit later.
Okay.
not even snug or anything like that.
No.
Good.
Maybe a little uncomfortable. Like maybe his shirt's just not fitting right or something. But
But they'll probably stretch out.
Right.
There's a little bit of tightness in the crotch.
Probably.
Why are you constantly pulling yourself down there? Geesh. Odd.
Careful, we're all kids.
Yeah, I was about to say let's keep this PG, guys.
Well, hey, even kids are gonna be like, what on earth is wrong with this guy?
Possibly, but we will deal with that when it happens in game.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys have made your changes, you hear a knock at the door, and you see this sweet elderly woman that opens the door and says, "Would you guys like anything off the trolley, my dears?"
Yes. What do you have?
How much money do I have?
You only have like 2 galleons on you.
How much for some chocolate frogs?
What's up?
How much for some chocolate frogs?
Chocolate frogs, I believe those are just like a galleon apiece or a few sickles. They're
How many? How much do I have?
Well, since your family's very wealthy, you have a lot.
I'll get it.
He'll buy the whole lot.
No.
You could, essentially.
Would I still have money left over?
Yes.
How much?
I don't know. The system doesn't really focus on wealth like that.
Sure, I'll go. You know what? For me and my friends, we'll take the trolley.
And you pull out like a ton of coins, and she took them all, but like you still have more in your pocket. And she wheels it in, and she unloads the trolley, and she's like, "You guys have a pleasant trip now."
Thank you.
Thank you.
And all of a sudden,
Gentlemen, this is please. I'm assuming some of you have never had wizarding food. Delicious. Please do try.
Yeah. Well, Callum's already opened up one of his cards, and he quickly grabs the frog before it jumps out and bites its head off.
So he's like, "Have you guys tried this? It's a licorice wit." And so Jack bites it and he stretches it, and then it like breaks and whips him like right in the face.
Ow.
But it doesn't hurt. Oh, it's just a harmless spell. It's for fun. Makes your cheeks feel kind of, massagey.
You mean numb?
No, like it makes it feel like, someone's rubbed them. Here, give it a try.
Sure.
All right. You do that, and you do the same thing, and it just hits you in the face, and you feel nothing. But it's funny.
Yeah.
I
Here, Black.
Grab-
Try.
Okay, I grab one.
You do the same thing. Stretch it out, it breaks, and whips you like right in the face.
And guess what? It actually does damage to me this time.
No, it does not. No.
Try these chocolate frogs, Blythe. They're delicious.
Another Morgan Le Fay card, darn it.
I've never had one of those. And he grabs one and opens it up. Do I need to roll to find out if I can touch it?
No.
Okay.
No, you.
I just didn't know if you were going to pour all of the side effects from me this
Do it.
You know what? Since you want so badly, you need to give me a for this. This is going to be a physical roll. You are going to try and catch it. So it's going to be what you got to do is just roll your physical.
Okay, physical. Where is that?
I'm not catching anything.
It's in red. It's one thing in red, and then make sure.
It's a skill. I thought you were talking about an attribute. My bad.
Nope, it's a skill.
I have a 15%. Let's see if I can do this. That is an utter failure. I got a 99 over 15.
The frog jumps on your face, jumps off of your face onto Callum's head, jumps up the window, crawls up the window, and then jumps out and is now into the wind.
Poor frog.
That thing, they only have a couple of good hops, and then all of a sudden they're useless.
Well,
yeah, you know what? Rotten luck anyway, right?
Yeah, I checked the card.
Here you go. And I hand him the Morgan Le Fay card. These are so fun to collect. I got about.
Did you say Lafae?
Morgan Le Fay.
Lafae.
Yes.
Lafae. It's a French word, basically.
Is it my character's last name? That's what I'm asking.
It is just spelled differently.
Yeah, it's spelled differently.
Is it a relative of his?
It's possible that your family is an offshoot of Morgan Le Fay. Yes.
Okay, I was like, can I hard.
She's been a rival of Merlin for a long, long time.
She's not alive anymore, is she?
Oh no.
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 Weird. I got the impression that there were wizards who lived a long time.
They can. I mean, there's Albus Dumbledore. He's lived for over a century, but like he was the previous headmaster of Hogwarts before the current one.
If I remember correctly, didn't he die recently? Like 20 years ago? Recently.
He died during the Second Wizarding War.
That's not too long. I mean, if I remember correctly, he was born in like 1885 or 1889. That's only about 110 years, right?
That's still a long time.
Yeah, but that's not terribly long considering the kinds of fantasy books I used to read when I was younger.
Again, that's fantasy. We still live in.
Morgan Le Fay was a dark witch.
The wizarding world isn't all sunshines and rainbows.
Neither of my books.
Definitely isn't.
Le Fay, and I look over at Derek. Are you related to her?
Yes.
Wow.
Distant.
So you're related to a dark wizard, a dark witch.
Who isn't?
Jack holds up his hand. Me.
And Finley also holds up his hand. Callum holds up his hand.
Blythe does not hold up his hand. He's like, I don't know, maybe.
You're Muggle-born, so no.
So, have you guys ever tried Berkey box of all these flavors of beans? Go ahead and try these jelly.
No. I had a grass one time. No, thank you. I don't want to repeat.
How about you, Blythe? Would you like to try one?
Don't do it. No.
So
now you have to roll that one.
Give me a percentile.
Okay.
Just plain percentile.
89.
This one is earwax.
Okay, I spit it out.
Jack's gonna roll.
Derek, I tried to warn you. I don't do it.
Well, instead, I'm gonna
bind these.
I'm gonna grab the blood flavored lollipop.
Oh God, I'm like, ugh. This one tastes just worse. It's vomit.
Ah.
Okay. Those are no good.
How are you not throwing up right now?
I don't know. Let me roll a Constitution check. 40. This would be. Let's see. Or no, would it be Constitution? It would be.
Just make sure you run out first before you start puking.
And make sure you say eject when you run into the bathroom.
I'm gonna not do that. All right, so 40%, 40% or less.
Crossed.
Who are you talking to? For what?
Jack.
65%. He runs out and starts throwing up out the window. He doesn't even make it. He makes it to the other side of the hall.
Callum's just like, ooh, vomit flavored. Those really suck.
Can I try one?
Sure.
I thought you were wanting to try those.
We're all having fun. We're all
1D100. There
74.
you go. 74? Okay. It's not vomit at the very least, but it is not something. It's like maybe boogers.
Oh.
Last time I asked you guys to eat something interesting.
Well, as you guys travel and have fun with your food and having a good time, the sun begins to set, the night begins to fill the sky. The train comes to a stop as everyone begins to unload. Says, "All right, everybody, stop to Hogwarts. Come on, everyone out." And you guys got your robes on, and you guys all walk outside, and you see this one big huge figure, and he goes, "All right, first years, come up here with me." You see this big guy that is like nearly 8 feet tall, currently
Wow.
with a black beard, but there's white in his beard, and he's got, his hair's a little bit probably white at this time too, and he's like, "Hello, everybody. My name is Rubrius Hagrid, and I am here to lead you guys to Hogwarts. So first years, come with me."
Yes, sir.
Callum,
I go with him.
Gotta do it. You can do our parts.
That is one big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
Rude to say that.
What's up?
But it's rude to say that. Come on, let's keep going.
Okay, fine.
Quiet. You can hear us.
And you guys began taking boats across the dark lake, and you guys managed to come up to like the side of Hogwarts that has a dock, and you guys go up to multiple sets of stairs to where you come into the entrance of the main hall, and there we are going to stop.
Okay.
That was fun.
I still have to come up with some more. I don't know who you guys are going to meet yet. That's going to tell you guys the rules, and then we're going to do the sorting ceremony on next session. So did you guys have fun so far with that?
Yeah.
All right. There's still one more thing that we all have to do before we continue. Even I have to do it. So we're going to take care of that outside of the stream. For everyone who joined us, I hope you guys had a lot of fun checking out the stream. This was my not my first time running this system or with this setting, but it was only my second. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed everything, and you guys have a good night. We will be back. I think I'm going to make the time for sometime either later on this month or next month. If it's next month, it'll be very beginning next month.
Okay.
So we'll try and do this like once a month, because I also have to there's another Saturday stream I'm going to do, where it's Pathfinder, but it won't be this month. That'll be next month as well. So we'll probably try to do a couple games on Saturdays. Just to keep going and get away from a little bit of Castles and Crusades, because so far I'm still running that every Fridays for sure. So, well, I'm glad you guys had fun. We will come back for the next session. So, for everyone who tuned in, thank you for tuning in, and remember to like and subscribe, and remember to work hard, play hard, game on, everybody. Have a great and wonderful evening.